and welcome to an interesting video. You've probably seen Sssniperwolf being talked about recently on YouTube a lot, mainly by Jack's Films. And by God, I tell you what, I've been talking about Sssniperwolf for a long time, all right? She makes really interesting content.
Grandma, so take the mesh, wrap it around these two poles, and then wait, that's not a loofah yet. You gotta tie the inside. Whoa, she going crisscross applesauce. I think somehow, I don't know what she's doing, but it turned into a loofah.
She's figured it out. She has figured it out literally. Lowest amount of effort, highest amount of money made. She makes so much money, gets so many views, has a very loyal audience, and on top of all of that is praised by the platform that she posts on. Why? Well, I don't really know. Today we're going to be taking an unbiased look, as unbiased as I can muster, into the past of sexy sniper, whatever her name is, Sssniperwolf. There's a lot. She's been on the platform for a long time. And honestly, I've been thinking about her a lot, mainly because she is beautiful. That's really weird to probably start this out with. I've been thinking about her a lot because she gets probably just as much hate as she gets love from people on the website. Does she deserve the love? Does she deserve the hate? That's what I want to know. Does she actually deserve the hate? Is Sssniperwolf a bad person? Let's find out, guys. Sssniperwolf has been around for a very long time. In early 2010, her original channel that some people say is her channel, she says it's not her channel, was called Sexy Sniper. This was a time in which women playing video games was rare. That was like a unicorn type thing, a rare big chungus. I don't know. This was in early 2010. She had this channel, allegedly. I really don't know. For some reason, she says it wasn't her, but it was. This was also a month before I created my channel. I've had my channel since November of 2010.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to show you how to mod Borderlands today.
Leah is her real name, by the way. She was posting on this channel videos of herself playing Call of Duty, which was absolutely massive at the time, incredibly relevant. The tip of the spear for gaming back in the 2010s, and still now somehow. I don't understand that, but oh well. She would give her takes on the game, whether or not she was enjoying it, how good it was, and she had a bit of a webcam footage epic add-on to go with it. It was really cool. It was a classic Let's Play.
It's kind of hard. I don't want to say that about a COD game because you know it's COD and stuff. Well, it's not that it's hard. It's just like the hit detection is like awful, terrible in this game.
And on this channel, other than gaming stuff, she would make random vlog conversation things. It was sort of schizophrenic.
Who is he? I don't know. No, just look at him. Oh, look, he's like buff and she's like, oh, my girls are asking about makeup.
Interesting thing to vlog, but we'll move on. And the most popular thing that Sexy Sniper would do on her channel back in the olden days, aside from just play COD, was rant in vlogs and talk about things that she was upset about.
When I said something a while ago, I was like, he was like talking about how he wanted me to be his girlfriend and stuff, and he was like talking about, okay,
very 2012. Very, I don't get it. I don't understand it. She was also in an interview around this time where she told everyone her name. She was able to shout out her channel as well. And just to make 100% sure that it was in fact Leah, they left her tag Leah Valentine at the end of the video. This is an old title that she used to call herself instead of her full name, Elias Shalesh, Greek Turkish. As you can imagine, her being a beautiful woman and being able to speak and post things on the internet and playing video games got her a lot of attention. I've never seen a pretty way to play video games before. How do I subscribe? This, as it does now for women, unfortunately, whenever they just post videos online, a lot of perverts and creeps kind of get hyper obsessed, and this happened to her. She was posting cosplay, too, at the time, dress-ups. She'd wear skimpy clothing. Guys, it made sense.
And it's like a thong, and it has like a bow in the back. Oh my god, it's so cute. And you know who I'm gonna take pictures tonight.
And back in the day, as you can imagine, this got her a lot of hate. People would call her a or a or all those types of names because she's just showing herself off on her YouTube channel. Yeah, so it's just classic weird 2010s content. It feels almost rotten to watch it. I feel like I shouldn't be watching it, or this is something that I normally would have to pay for, which I don't watch porn, by the way, guys. And I'm not saying this is, but I just wanted to throw that out there because I'm extremely red-pilled alpha male. So my goes right in my biceps. Now, the people that were calling her a were obviously wrong for doing this. You can do whatever you want online, and you don't need to be called a fucking or a. She's doing neither of those things. But this is one of the main points of contention that people have for Sssniperwolf because of the way that she treated other women. More specifically, the way that she talked about women who did essentially the exact same thing that she used to do. Now, during this time as well, Leah was a very toxic user on all social media platforms. She was constantly tweeting people and calling people out on forums. And to give her the benefit of the doubt, this was an edgy time and a toxic time online. It was dangerous. You had iDubbbz, Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, FaZe, COD, Halo. It was just a breeding ground of racism and incredibly edgy shit. Before the dark times of the adpocalypse in 2017, Pray up, PewDiePie. Pretty much anything could go and did. And this is, by the way, years. This is pre-iDubbbz Filthy Frank. This is 2011, 2012. This is old. So here's her saying, lol, NGGGA, I get like 10 a day off YouTube. Broke ass. Now, I'm also not 100% sure if this is her, but Sexy Sniper does appear to be Leah. Okay, it does appear to be Sssniperwolf, and it makes sense why you would want to get rid of Sexy Sniper when you have all of this context, all of these terrible things, including the and shaming, which we will circle back to. In 2013, Leah changed her name from Sexy Sniper to Sssniperwolf. She kept on uploading Q&As, vlogs, random COD, gameplays, montages, kill streaks, all that awesome stuff. And the videos would do very well at the time, especially. She garnered a fairly large audience. In around a year, she hit a 100,000 subscriber milestone on this channel. Sexy Sniperwolf.
Hey guys, what's up? So today is a super special video because I hit 100,000 subscribers today. And I just wanted to make this video to thank all.
Now, Sexy Sniperwolf did a really good job of growing her channel. She did things like cause drama, get into drama, insert herself into drama. And that, if you didn't know, just makes channels absolutely explode because it makes people care about something that they otherwise wouldn't care about. It's what I do on my channel. And because I love hearing myself think, that's why I make videos. I love hearing my thoughts turn into words. Years went by and the content did incredibly well for Sexy Sniperwolf, guys. Her sub count continued to grow. Her bank account grew as well. But people still tried to bring her down back in the day. In fact, back in the olden times, they accused her of faking gameplay. We'll talk more about that in a second. We are now at the point in which Sssniperwolf is recognized as a established creator. Her name is becoming more relevant. People are actually starting to care, okay? She's gaining a reputation. She's becoming this beautiful girl who's making pretty interesting content, entertaining stuff for the time, especially revealing her darkest secrets with her boyfriend Sausage. That's a gold video right there. Look at Sausage. What a fella. Now, as the result of reaching a point where you are an established creator on YouTube, there's a bunch of channels that will cover that sort of thing. There was a channel called Before They Were Famous that made a video on Sssniperwolf, and it brought up a lot of topics similar to what I'm bringing up now that Sexy Sniperwolf wanted to stay buried, for sure. Really, extremely buried. Look at this thumbnail. Wow, dude. This video is no longer available on YouTube, if you can imagine why, because it goes over some pretty randy stuff, guys, to be honest. I'm not sure how much of it we can put in our video because I don't want to get in trouble, and multiple people have been destroyed off of YouTube via copyright strikes from Leah. So it's happened before.
I have a YouTube. It's Sexy Sniper. I have like gameplay and stuff, and I do vlogs.
Did you do modeling?
No.
And while she was pumping out these turbo sexy videos, she was also working at Hollister folding clothes, so you can understand the girl wanted to get her life going and start making some dough. She's a bit of a tease, but I don't blame her.
She's a bit of a tease, but I don't blame her. Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, Michael McCrudden? This before they were famous video by Michael McCrudden is taken off YouTube, but fortunately, we have basically the whole thing that Leah reacted to on her own channel. And there's some interesting things in it. I want to circle back to when I said that she was accused of faking her own gameplay. Now, this gets a little complicated, so strap in. In Sssniperwolf's reaction to the before they were famous video, she conveniently leaves out the sexy sniper part and says she started off posting gameplay stuff. Makes sense because it's sort of f***ed up to be attached to that old moniker. I get why. She then goes on to say that X Remembrance is not sausage. Who's that? Why do we care? Well, it's this guy I mentioned earlier with sausage. This guy.
Talk about buttered sausage. Talk about buttered sausage, where it comes from, what it does.
That's X Remembrance. She says that's not X Remembrance. Before they were famous guy says that is. Who is it?
Why is he trying to make it seem like sausage is this X Remembrance guy? If you go on Twitter and search X Remembrance, it's this guy called Ricardo, and he was on MGO. Why is he trying to make it seem like sausage is this guy?
But we all know and love him today as Mr. Sausage.
But it's not even him! How can you be so wrong in this video?
Who the what is going on? Help. It is funny to me how edited her reaction to this is, though. It's pretty funny. And then it was just taken down magically. I don't even know. I don't know, dude. But back to X Remembrance for now. Who is that? We'll start off on Sssniperwolf's side here and say that it's not Sausage, aka Evan. But coincidences, they're kind of well. This X Remembrance fellow was on Metal Gear Online at the same time she was, and he was fairly well known in the community, as was she. On a forum online, someone posted the real names attached to the online usernames of people who were in the MGO community. This included X Remembrance, with his real name being Evan. And we know that her ex-boyfriend now, Sausage, is named Evan because of this. Now, I don't want to say anything bad about this, but it's pretty awesome that my favorite YouTuber, Sssniperwolf, who was arrested for armed robbery. That's fucking awesome. And I did some research into it, and it doesn't seem to be that big of a deal. But this is Evan, for sure. This is Sausage. And the dude named X Remembrance on MGO just happens to be named Evan as well. By the way, Sssniperwolf really doesn't try to hide this. She made a video that is deleted now about her robbery charge. She made it in 2013.
Jail is terrible, guys. I know most of you probably haven't been there, but you guys do not want to go there. And they make it like that on purpose, especially in Arizona. Like, I've heard Arizona has the worst jail, so you don't commit a crime again.
But in her video, she pretty much just explains the robbery in a way where it doesn't seem very bad at all. But armed robbery, I think you have to have a weapon. She doesn't ever really mention that. And she also doesn't mention what happened to Evan and why he was involved. So I don't know what the happened, and I don't think we ever will, and I couldn't find any information through you know, some digging. But yeah, we'll go back to X Remembrance here. Evan, we have some comments from X Remembrance's old YouTube channel that sort of adds more to the whole coincidence side of the story. This man's YouTube channel was called XREM1217. He showed highlights of his gameplays on the channel and talked about leaving the creator space to work on a new project. Check out this comment from 2012. I have plans for a partnership on an entirely different account. Chances are every single person subscribed to me will be subscribed to the other account without even realizing it's me. It's gonna be big. So he's involved, but no one's gonna know that it's him? Well, what does that mean? What does that even mean? What does that mean? Tell me! Well, he did tell us. He said, I've been going back to play Modern Warfare 3 all day for a MILF for a few days. A MILF? What, bro? What? A MILF? Who's the MILF? It's exactly what I said. Just like Leah with MGO, I was doing that with a MILF on Modern Warfare 3. Sup? This guy's a pimp. Dropping names? That's awesome. What MILF did he fake video gameplay for Modern Warfare 3? What the f? And he did it with a person named Leah as well? That's weird. So I don't really know if this is the MILF, but this is a person named Aura who he did this with. Except you get no cred. That doesn't bother me, because Leah gives you cred. The views, subs are all I want, Willie. She doesn't give me cred evil. I think this might be the MILF. I really don't know. It's not about the subs, man. It's about getting paid. paid for the gaming. He got zero recognition. So there's a theory out there that Extra Remembrance is Evan, and Evan just did all of the gaming for the channel in the very beginning, and she was just like a hot front woman for the whole show. Makes sense. I would do the same thing. That's a genius business decision. And now to hit 100% on the coincidence mark, check this out. The exact gamer tag XREM1217 was last active on January 19th, 2013, the day that the Sniperwolf channel was created. So he moved on to a new gamer tag, Sniperwolf, or whatever the gamer PlayStation name or whatever. So does this mean she faked all her gameplay and is a total fraud? No, probably not. But it is a theory that people have, and I do think she was actually very good at COD, personally, I believe. I just need to believe that for myself. But was she getting kill streaks crazier than pros? I don't know about that.
So today I got my best flawless game ever, and it's 156-0, domination on raid. I was using that MTAR with quick draw and a silencer.
I don't know. It's not good content, I gotta say. She really stepped her game up, to be honest. And you know, what do I know anyways about being good at video games? I wasn't ranked Onyx in Halo Infinite or anything, matched, or also in the top 10% of players when Halo Reach first came out on Xbox, playing SWAT or anything like that. I wasn't any of that, guys. Nerd alert! Gamer warning! Gamer warning! Enough conspiracies, random coincidences, and alleged faked gameplay, along with a deep, dark, stinky past. Let's get into some rudeness and hypocrisy. My two favorite things in the entire world, aside from candy. I have a candy company, by the way, sour.gg. Sniperwolf has not always been the kind person that she is now. She genuinely appears to be a good person in her videos. She just laughs, talks, kind of bubbly, seems kind of nice. I really don't know. Would you be surprised if you received a message from her that said this? Downy avatar looking 125 pounds is fat, you dumb pig. You suck more, you whore mother, so sit down, clown. You're such a dumb. You're mad because you're an insecure. I'm hot and I'm confident enough to say that. Boom, armed robbery right after. So this is like multiple different websites. I just don't know why you would ever be so mean to people. I don't know. It's strange. I don't know. I have never really posted anything online, a comment of anything being an asshole or a terrible person. So you could make the excuse she was just young, didn't really know what she was doing, 18, 19 years old. But when I was 18 and 19 years old, I just treated people with respect, which is weird. I'm more of an asshole now. Leah kind of had a habit of being toxic and pointing out things that people would be sensitive about. Their nose, their weight, their faces. Sniperwolf left a comment on your photo. You're disgusting as and you cake on makeup, I assume. One day I want to be just like you, a major. Then I recommend facial reconstructive surgery. You'll never get far with that butt. That one's pretty good. Because this is someone who's being very rude, and then she just clapped back. And she just comes out of the woodwork clapping back with emojis. By the way, I stole these from Nerd City's video. A lot of these little caption things, so go watch him in his video. He makes incredible content, much better than my content, to be honest. I suck. I'm kind of like the Sniperwolf if she was a guy. With her just making fun of people all the time and saying they're ugly and stupid and need surgery, reconstructive surgery, etc. She made a video in 2017 saying she was going to have nose surgery to fix her deviated septum.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like my nose is just blocked. It's constantly blocked. And it's not something I want to live with forever. It's one of those things that would be like, my life would be so much easier if I could just breathe like a normal person. So that's why I want to do this.
Classic. What, so you can breathe better? Right. I have a deviated septum too. She let everyone know in this video that it was a septoplasty surgery that she planned on getting, not a rhinoplasty. Rhinoplasty is when you get a nose job. That's when you change the shape of your nose. By the way, there's nothing wrong with either. If you want to change the way that you look, that's completely fine. Your prerogative. Your life. It hurts no one. It's fine. There's no reason to be ashamed, for one, of the way that you look, especially if you have a beautiful nose already, which in my opinion, she did. Team Big Nose. I have a large nose. I have a large nose, guys. And it's wide and it's full of boogers all the time. We have photos, you can tell that she got a nose job. She got rid of the I think that's called a Roman nose. I really don't know. In my opinion, I think that's fucking beautiful. I think women with large noses are beautiful, and I don't think there's any reason to change your nose. But if it makes you feel better about yourself, then you just do it. Who cares? What the fuck? It doesn't even matter. Like, and also calling people ugly when they have a big nose, that's just dumb as fuck. There's even a picture of her getting a black eye from the surgery, which is awesome. And in Nerd City's video, he made it very clear that it's almost impossible to get a black eye from a septoplasty. It's very, very rare. Generally, there are no complications. He even consulted with one of his plastic surgery friends. Guy has plastic surgery friends. That's awesome. Sssniperwolf also made fun of a cam girl, calling her fake and saying that it was incredibly obvious.
You can obviously tell when girls' boobs are fake when they're like bulging out of their chest and when they look hard. I don't know what else to tell you guys. Like, it's not me. After watching this video and seeing the pictures and you still don't believe me, I don't know what to tell you. But most people have a brain, can use common sense.
And this cam girl is a girl that looks like her. Apparently that she was saying was not her, that her tits were hard and fake looking, and she had a weird tattoo. I don't really know, dude. She also uses this classic thing, talking about the nose, the lips, the tits, and the ass.
Girl, the only medical bills you are paying is for that nose, the lips, the tits, and the ass.
And in Nerd City's video, he really went off on her, pointing out all of her blemishes and her issues, the same ones that she took with other people. A hilarious bit of holding up the old mirror and seeing what happens.
For a young woman with thinning eyelashes, who glues and paints parts of her face on, whose lips have been plumped so thoroughly that they look like a microwaved hot dog about to split its casing, who enlarges her corneas with contacts, who filters her blemished skin so hard that she looks like a cartoon by the time she's done. It's a bit rich for her to be calling out other women for having had work done or calling them fake, and then holding herself up above that.
Based and red-pilled. Based and red-pilled. Very, very, very true, guys. Very, very, very true. It's okay for her to get plastic surgery, but not okay for anyone else to better themselves in any way using money and stuff like that. I think she's very beautiful, personally. And I think a lot of the people that she's making fun of are also beautiful. So it's just f***ing petty, dude. Constant back and forth with this woman. Everyone else is fake. I'm real. Don't attack people so much, and you won't get so much criticism yourself. Honey girl, baby boo-boo. Okay, that sounds good. Now, to be clear, Sexy Sniperwolf is not a bully. All right, guys. She was on Darman, and she stood up for this little girl.
I was just mad because I want to be a girl gamer, but mom says girls can't play.
She got bullied by her mom.
Oh my gosh, Sniperwolf?
Oh my god, I want to be just like you when I grow up. No, don't do that. There's plenty of other better role models. Oh my god, like Andrew Tate. Just kidding. Just kidding, guys. Just kidding. And look, here's also her defending her loyal audience. She's not a bully. She defends people. That's what she does. She's a sniper wolf. I know you don't like me, but this is absolutely disgusting. You called one of my fans a virgin and all your followers attacked him, and now he deactivated his account and you say it's a joke? This is not a joke. Also, what the fuck is wrong with being a virgin? Ah! Nothing is wrong with being a virgin. Just kidding. You should lose that. No, don't. No, I don't know what I'm saying. But also, though, on a different side of the same coin, if you're not a fan, you get called a virgin. You have such a fucked up impression of me, probably derived from bad experiences of being rejected, huh? Hashtag typical virgin. Lol, you're the one stalking my Twitter, sweetheart. I know bitches love money, but you can't have any of this. GG. With a face like that and a mentally of a 12-year-old, you're worthless. I know McDonald's employees with more personality. Wow. She just threw McDonald's employees under the bus too. In the end, though, Sniperwolf would not ever learn her lesson of rudeness and hypocrisy. Now, on top of all of these incredibly epic things that we've talked about, there's also another aspect to the Sniperwolf saga that I would like to call the drama farm. Sniperwolf has been in a lot of drama, some long ago, some more recently. We'll start from the beginning. Her first big drama was against another girl called Girl Gone Gamer. Girl Gone Gamer was basically doing the same thing that Sniperwolf was doing at the same time. COD highlights, content, whatever. She was raking in a similar audience, taking away from hers, and this caused some drama. Leah called her out, saying they should 1v1 to prove who was really the true COD girl gamer. This is incredibly awesome. This escalated, and Leah got blocked by Girl Gone Gamer on Twitter. No!
I decided to make this video today because she actually unfollowed me off Twitter and blocked me because I asked for a 1v1.
I don't think I've ever really blocked anyone who wasn't just psychopathically attacking me on Twitter. Leah defended herself, saying her gameplay was real, and she recorded a live gameplay webcam COD experience to prove the authenticity. This was around when Leah had 50k subs, by the way. And she said that Girl Gone Gamer made one so much later, and the webcam and mic were synced, which means it was fake. Which is probably true. In all honesty, I bet both of them faked their gameplay.
And she ended up doing a live commentary, finally, after like 400K, which me and a lot of people knew obviously was fake.
This was the first drama. Sniperwolf won, Girl Gone Gamer. I don't even know what she's doing now. I genuinely have no idea. She probably was faking her gameplay. In fact, she definitely was. So GGG stepped down, Sniperwolf stepped up, consumed her whole. It was incredible. And to this day, there has never been a response from Girl Gone Gamer. So we'll never know if it truly was faked, nor do we give a singular f. This was just the first drama. The next drama was with a person named Enigma Hood, aka Sniperwolf's biggest hater. Enigma Hood was an incredibly small YouTube channel that decided to call out Leah way before the Sniperwolf channel back during the sexy sniper era. Enigma Hood was a man that would talk about politics, drama, and some of these dramas were about Leah. In November of 2012, Enigma Hood created a video talking about Leah. He called her out for insulting her fans and leading them on.
Just recently, she made a video that really annoyed me, that really pissed me off.
This guy gives off very strong incel vibes, and I kind of like him, to be honest. This old boy, when he was making videos about Sniperwolf, for his arguments, he used clips of Leah's videos in his video. It's fair use. It's still a thing. It was a thing, but this got under Sniperwolf's skin, and she false flagged, DMCA'd his video, and Enigma Hood was not happy. He decided to go off on her on Twitter. He made a video about a racist tweet that she supposedly favorited that called him some terrible slurs. Troll who flags. This epic Chad. Is this guy like a meme guy or something? I've seen him around. You freaking Indian. How dare you disrespect you? I don't even know what that is. She liked it. She would then false DMCA that video again. And then Leah made a video about the big hater she had, Enigma Hood. I assume it was him. He said it was a nameless hater who wears a hood. Probably a Enigma Hood guy, random big hater.
He pretty much wears nothing but a hoodie, puts a hood over his face, and makes vlogs crying about every little thing he doesn't like. And I know he may appear to be a middle-aged man, but don't let his looks fool you. He's still pretty much a confused, little, scared 13-year-old girl who just got her period and doesn't know what to do.
He's not even really insulting her that much. He's being pretty genuine. It's not really hate if it's true and right. She says that he just uploaded her own video to his channel and insulted her over it, which, funnily enough, it was a sexy sniper video, and she denies that brand, so it's even funnier. Another coincidence, I suppose. She also then says that there's no proof that she's the one taking them down, which is pretty true, I guess, and re-uploads do exist of our favorite masked hooded creator, whatever. I really don't know. He seems like a cool guy, maybe a virgin, but a cool guy nonetheless. She also responded to Enigma Hood's racist allegations, and she says that he cried like a little girl and that she never favorited it. She said it wasn't her that favorited it, so it probably wasn't, right guys? Some time went by, he went into irrelevancy, but this wasn't the end of Sniperwolf tarnishing the Enigma Hood name. In 2016, on August 10th, Leah uploaded a video called My Biggest Hater. She talks about the previous drama she complained about before with Enigma, with him re-uploading her content and then her copyright claiming it. And by copyright claiming the video, she mentioned she was able to grab his real name, but that's odd because she said that she had no proof it was her copyright claiming the video, but now she has his name. So I guess it was her though. I guess that's what we don't have to trust her word, but we can like let her eventually tell the truth, maybe. Now we trust her though. Now we trust her. She then says she Googled his name and that he's a registered offender.
And of course I Googled his name, and it turns out he is a registered offender. He's 30-something years old, lives with his parents still, makes YouTube videos with a hood on. Now you know what kind of person this guy is.
She then talks about how people think she likes fat guys or would date an ugly person like Enigma Hood. Yet again, attacking someone's looks and not their character.
First of all, people have this impression that I like fat guys, or I like guys that look like this ugly motherfucker. No. I like sausage because he's a sausage.
Thankfully, another YouTuber was quick to search the offender registry and could not find a registry for Enigma Hood. But still, Sniperwolf, someone with over 7 million subscribers at the time, was attacking a dude with 5K, absolutely flooding his channel with hate and anger, saying he's a registered offender. There's pretty much no other substance in the video aside from just calling Enigma Hood a piece of shit, which is a fair argument because a lot of his videos are racist as well.
So in this video, I'm going to discuss Adam Chibot Goldman, aka Mr. Lengus's hatred of Arab people.
Just two pieces of shit fighting each other, it seems like. But calling someone a sex offender with no substance or proof, that is a very, very, very low blow. And believe it or not, Enigma Hood filed a defamation lawsuit against Sssniperwolf, but it didn't actually end up ever going fully through all the different tests to get to trial. And since Enigma Hood couldn't prove these 3 tests, the case was dropped and her video continues to exist, has 3 million views on her channel. Pretty cool. And in 2020, Enigma Hood made a video talking about how he's still getting hate from the video of her calling him a sex offender. That is crazy to just call someone a sex offender and then just like get away with it, and still people think it's completely true. I mean, look at this guy. He still gets harassed. Look at him. A lot of downvotes. His whole public image was completely ruined just because he wears a hood and because some random woman in California thinks he's a registered sex offender. Enough Enigma Hood. Let's go to FaZe Clan. You know about FaZe Clan? You heard of them? I don't like them. Just kidding. I used to love them. This all happened during the new era of YouTube. We had Jake Paul, Team 10, Clout House, beef. This was truly the iDubbbz, Filthy Frank. There was a lot of drama and disputes in this era.
I think she's dating his friend. Yeah, her roommate. She's just like, I'm gonna just f everybody to get a free room.
Oh my god.
This is why I hate girls. Everyone
Sssniperwolf decided to step up to the plate and join all the cool drama of the time, and she called FaZe Bank's ex-girlfriend, some girl, Alyssa Violet, you've heard of her probably, and another girl, Summer Rae, she called them and FaZe Bank did not like that on Twitter. Banks even dragged another member of FaZe Clan into the drama, FaZe Censor, who apparently had a bunch of text messages with Sssniperwolf. Yo, Doug, my guy, FaZe Censor, how many times did Sssniperwolf hit you up for that FaZe while she had a boyfriend? Ouch! That's rough! FaZe responded and went over the tweet Sssniperwolf made towards his ex-girlfriend, Yanette. I'm not sure how to say that name. She called her out and said she had a fake. Very classic, very classic. Coming from a girl with a real ass and tits.
LMAO, your boyfriend was texting me and was trying to hook up with me before he made you famous. Nice ass implants, by the way, at least mine is real.
Stop. You are a liar and my butt is real.
I miss that drama days. That was embarrassing. And Censor and Sssniperwolf had collabed before that, so they had some history. But then Sssniperwolf goes into DMs to try to clear things up. And he responds to her saying he did get DMs from her because she texted him that she was in an abusive relationship. I assume with Sausage, I don't exactly know. Then FaZe Censor shows proof, and he went to Verizon to even get text history between himself and Sssniperwolf. Here it is, right there, epic. And after this video was posted, Censor made a new video saying he was being threatened with a lawsuit by Sssniperwolf and Sausage. Sausage texted him. Sausage, by the way, is Evan, aka X-Remembrance, aka Chief Gamer in Charge, and he kind of goes over and says that he's gonna basically be sued or not if he takes all his shit down. Hey Doug, can you confirm this is your number? It's Evan. Evan who? Sausage. What's up? Sausage says the texts are fake and can't be found with recovery software, and then he says there's a couple options we can do here, or you get sued. Censor asks about the options. Sausage says he can either A, tweet that the texts are fake and take his video down and work with a lawyer on an apology video, and he can also cover the fees. Censor can, by the way. It should be just a few grand. Or B, she proceeds with the actual lawsuit. There'll be a ton of money, ton of stress, and a ton of damages, and she has full proof to win the case. Censor, as you can imagine, got super fired up and wasn't going to back down.
Sue me and go through hell with me, because I'm gonna go all the way to the grave to show everyone in the world that you are a liar and that you need to own up to your mistakes. This is a perfect opportunity for you to come out and apologize, because if you want trouble, you're asking the wrong guy. I will put you through trouble, and I will prove that you are wrong. She will most likely take the fight to you so she doesn't have to worry about lack of personal jurisdiction. There will be tons of legal fees and then damages, which she has proof of. What proof? What damages?
I think the average person who she has attacked in the past would just take it in the ass and just kind of let things go. Censor did not, and he wasn't going to back down. He stood up for himself, and lo and behold, there was no lawsuit. Okay, makes sense. And guess what? Sssniperwolf apologized on Twitter. She said, I just wanted to say I'm sorry. It was wrong what I said, and no one deserves to be judged without knowing them. But beyond apologizing to Alyssa Violet, she didn't apologize to anyone else, and nothing else happened. This is the worst drama, in my opinion, that Sssniperwolf has been in up until this point. There's still potential though. We could have another one coming up very soon. In 2021, a terminally ill 10-year-old girl by the name of Kiara was on a channel called No Jumper. It's a podcast. They do other stuff too aside from just a podcast, but she was on that channel and they made her feel loved. They gave her some money, some random gifts, etc. It was around Christmas.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Don't cry.
Oh, it's okay. Can I get a hug? Oh, it's okay.
When she was being interviewed by the people there, they asked her what her favorite person on TikTok was or who she followed, and she said her favorite YouTuber is Sssniperwolf.
Who's your favorite person you follow on TikTok?
Sssniperwolf. She's like a really big YouTuber.
Who's your favorite? Sssniperwolf.
You don't know about her. We gotta show you.
You gotta put me on.
They laughed and joked about it, and then they let her know that they'd get in contact with her for her. And over the next couple days, a lot of stuff happened that, in my opinion, is quite heartbreaking. So Sssniperwolf reaches out to the mom and says that she would love to send her a message. Here's the full texts. This is awesome, in my opinion. What a great thing for Sssniperwolf to do. Just take a couple minutes out of her day to make a little girl's dream, whatever it may be, something come true. Sssniperwolf says that tomorrow would work, and if not, then Sunday. Okay? The mom seems very, very, very excited and says, just message us when you're ready. Then the mom posted a story saying that she's going to have a video call with Sssniperwolf, and then Sssniperwolf asked her not to share that because she'll get spammed, which that's fair, I guess. She doesn't normally do this for other people. I guess that's fair. The mom apologizes. She says, I have no clue. So then some time goes by. They can't seem to get it all worked out. Sssniperwolf says, hey, I can do it in 2 hours. Then the mom says, that is 11 p.m. over on this side. We live in Massachusetts. Kiara will most likely not be awake. Sssniperwolf said, oh, okay, hopefully tomorrow. Does any time work during the day? So then the mom says, Kiara is up. We can do it whenever. And Sssniperwolf says, hey, sorry, I won't be home for another 2 hours. Might be too late. We can keep trying, but my day's usually very busy. Then the mom kind of gets disappointed. It's cool to be busy, whatever, but it's also a 10-year-old that has terminal cancer. So maybe set some time aside. Just maybe set some time aside from your very busy day. No matter what you're doing, maybe just set some time aside. You know, it's not that hard. The mom calls her out on her bullshit and then posts it on her story, and Sssniperwolf is obviously upset. She says, no need to be rude. I said I would do it. It's Christmas and my family is visiting from out of town. She says, we are good. I cannot imagine how frustrating that would be to deal with someone who is just so holier than thou and incredibly self-obsessed and just entitled. It's wild, man. And then the wildfire started. Keemstar called her out. People got mad. She started calling people out. Are you dumb? I said I'm doing it, so I'm doing it. I never ghosted. I was trying to find time that worked, and she blocked me. So Leah just tries defending herself by posting the messages on Twitter, but no one's really having it because it's a terminally ill 10-year-old girl. No one's going to be on the side of the incredibly rich and entitled YouTuber known as Sssniperwolf, even if she's sexy. We did eventually find proof that she did get in contact back with the mom and eventually also talk to Kiara herself. Here's the texts. Incredible, beautiful. Just a few days later, after all this stuff happened, the same day that Sssniperwolf retweeted the Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 tomorrow, Kiara passed away. Kind of seems very scummy, whatever. At least in the end, she did eventually make time away from her eating delicious cake at restaurants to talk to the terminally ill girl. But it took a while, you know? It took a while. Probably shouldn't have taken that long. Now, the most contentious point of Sssniperwolf's career is what she's doing now. Jax Films has kind of exposed the brainless tactic of her creating content for what it is. A completely brainless thing that has no positive impact on the world whatsoever. It doesn't do anything. And it is the absolute easiest thing she's ever done. And it is the most successful thing she's ever done. So what do you guys think down below? Genuinely speaking, is Sssniperwolf a bad person? Does she deserve all the hate that she gets? Does she deserve all the drama? To me, she seems like someone who just kind of has a problem with just being a bitch. I really don't. She's just a bitch. At least from what I've seen, there are definitely worse people out there. I mean, she hasn't directly scammed anyone yet that we know of. That would kind of be like a nail in the coffin type situation. In reality, she doesn't really hurt people anymore. She just makes really shitty content that just kind of harms the creator platform in general. Big giant hypocrite, sure. But does she deserve all the hate she gets all the time? Maybe. Does she deserve to be deplatformed? Probably not. The woman just cannot stay out of the spotlight. She loves it. She's doing very well for herself, and it's hard not to respect the grind, to be honest, in my opinion. But yeah, that was my totally unbiased look at Sssniperwolf through the ages. All the drama, everything.
Shit!